perfect song for our next guest. Hey everybody, welcome back to Fox 5 News this morning, 6:22 on your Monday. It's anyone's worst nightmare, getting the diagnosis of cancer. Now imagine that times two. A young couple both were diagnosed with the late stages of cancer, given death sentences. Today, however, they're here. They're joining me live, Joyce and Kevin O'Brien, cancer-free. You're here to share your stories. Thank you so much for coming in. Joyce, let's start with you. Tell me what you had and what the doctors told you.
Well, I began with stage 2B breast cancer when I was 33 years old.
Okay.
And then I was diagnosed 2 years later or 18 months later with stage 4 breast cancer.
And the doctor said?
There's nothing we can do to save you. Yeah.
Okay. And so we're going to find out what happened since then. Kevin, you had a stroke and then you were diagnosed with cancer.
Right. About 2 years before Joyce's first diagnosis, I had a stroke, was paralyzed on my right side. Went through a lot of physical therapy, was able to walk again, and then in between her cancer diagnoses, I was diagnosed with stage 3 malignant melanoma.
So you guys are both diagnosed with cancer. The doctors say there's really nothing you can do. Most people would curl up in their bed, pull the covers over their head and say, I give up. What did you guys do? Why did you fight this so much?
Well, I think the very first thing that I decided was that I wanted to live. More than anything, we had a little girl. She was 3 when I was diagnosed. And I'm thinking, okay, my husband is still recovering.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to be able to live. So that was the first thing I think that went through my mind. And it was really just a choice more than anything to say that. And it was having a daughter. She, more than anything, we just meant so much to us that we didn't want her to live without parents.
So Kevin, what did you guys do? I mean, did you do alternative medicine? What did you do?
My wife went on a quest and brought me along with her. And it was alternative medicine, biological medicine. We changed our whole life. We changed how we lived, how we thought, our thought process, did emotional healing. Anything that was going to help us feel better, we took on. And that's how we do it, total body, mind, body, and spirit, our healing.
And now 10 years later, cancer-free, and you decided to share your story with other people and maybe heal other people in the process. Tell me about the book you guys have written.
So our book is basically our journey. And it's a little bit more of the story of how this all developed from the time that Kevin had his brain hemorrhage until actually the point where we felt like, yes, this is it. Yeah. We feel phenomenal. We're so happy and blessed. And we just want to share this story with others so that they can feel the same hope and inspiration that, might come from a story like this.
Kevin, what do you tell other people now who may be diagnosed, may feel like that this is their death sentence?
The first thing I tell them is don't take a prognosis as fact, as the end-all be-all. It doesn't have to be. You just have to search for other solutions, other answers. I was lucky enough never to hear my prognosis, and I think it was something, because the power of that word, like you have 6 months, it sets a mindset in you, and I don't think that's one thing we try not to tell people.
You guys aren't doctors and you're not writers, so this really has changed your whole life and put you on a different career path and kind of an inspirational path to get people to get out of their funk when it comes to cancer. Is that a crazy change for you in your mind?
Well, yeah, I was down on Wall Street.
Oh, really? Going from Wall Street to this.
So, yeah, this has become our life mission to help reduce cancer rates, in any way that we can by sharing how we did it and also how others can, basically take control and really more than anything to be empowered to know that we have so much ability to heal ourselves. And we don't want to give that away. We want to instead embrace that and take that on for ourselves and say, this is what we're going to do.
If nothing else, it's an inspirational story. The book is called Choose to Live. There it is again, now available in bookstores, right? You can get it anywhere?
It'll be online through Amazon and Barnes & Noble, all the online stores in a few weeks. But if anyone wants to go to our website, beingcancerfree.com, we are providing a free chapter of the book. And then they'll be notified also the minute that the book is up online.
Perfect.
And we'd love to hear anybody else's success stories out there. It'd be great.
All right, Joyce and Kevin O'Brien, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on winning the fight. We know a lot of people don't, so congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Jason.